Badduka. Dwaina nsinga bamwita nsi. Omwana bamwita nsi erikomawa. Nsinga gobe njobe.
Please tell a friend to tune in cause the body show. Why? How? What went down? So on that day, lots of people came through. I talk of the millennials, talk of that group of the grannies, like from 50 and 50 and above, you know, that group. And the Gen Zs were also there. Actually, talking about of Gen Zs, there is some on TikTok who came out as like Muno, the Gen Z girls like me who go to such events to get the Kweteka, which is that is not true at all. That is not true. Just go to also enjoy that kind of music, you understand? So lots of people came through, and that's the hall, the Kampala Serena Hall, it was, you know, full to the capacity. To the extent, people started to sit in the ways, in the stairways, and the hotel decided to bring in some other chairs for people to sit. When I do tell you, I mean, this is history. Actually, get to know Sophie Nantonga, this was the 7th Tugende Muchikade edition, and to the analysis that was carried out, this was the best show so far. So, I mean, congratulations, Sophie Nantonga, and you also saw a lot of artists that came through. We saw Station Mayanja, Maureen Nantume, they also performed. Those two had some, you know, wrangle, some conflict, but I feel like they settled it. Then we saw Arin Tale also came through, other artists that came through just to support, you know. Wow, it was such an amazing concert. We never saw this coming, but she gave it all. But anyways, talking about the outfits of Sophie Nantonga, I feel like I wasn't that contented. Chade Chibulamu, you guys, we have some good designers, and I feel like if they were given an opportunity, they would have well executed and give out like more than that. But the outfits, no denga chows. So, putting that aside, on Saturday early morning, ladies and gentlemen, we received some bad news about Rajiv Ruparelia. This is a son of a renowned tycoon, that is Sudhir Ruparelia. So this gentleman got involved in a car accident which happened at Busabala. He was on his way to Munyonyo. So ladies and gentlemen, let's first take a few moments, to give a respect to Rajiv's soul. And so we received this news from a known Andrew, and he told us everything that went on. So Rajiv was from UK, he had came back to Uganda to attend a friend's wedding, and on his way to Munyonyo, he bumped into some construction kind of a pavement, and the car just got into the flames. It flipped and got into the flames. So ladies and gentlemen, I feel like this is a sad story, because this is the only son of Sudhir. And man, I feel like everything is tough. You know why? Like you may feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. Rajiv, he's one of the directing managers of Victoria University, and I'm a student of Victoria University. And Rajiv was that person. He's big, we feel like he's a tycoon, a big personality, but this is a person you could be like, hey, how are you? You chit chat, give you some money, and receiving that news, oh my God, that was so bad. So allow me to give you someone to give you that exclusive information on what went down when Rajiv got involved in that car accident.
Rajiv was driving from Kajansi to Munyonyo, and he reached a part of the road where there are barriers in the middle of the road. What is the place called? Busabala. I think he was driving very fast, and there was a barrier in the road he did not know, because he had not been living in Uganda. He had just come back from London, and he hit it at high speed. The car overturned and flew in the air for about 80 meters and crashed down in a flame, a ball of fire. So he was completely incinerated, and the car was also incinerated, and he died instantly, didn't get out. I'm sure you have seen some of the pictures on social media. He had come to Uganda to attend the wedding of a very close friend of his, a young man called Jonathan Butera Bahizi. He's the son of the former outgone Deputy Chief Justice, Richard Butera. So he was going to Munyonyo so that he can drive in the convoy with a groom to All Saints Church this morning. And that's when the accident happened. It was sudden and quick.
You've been close to Rajiv.
Hmm?
You've been close to Rajiv.
Yes, very, very close to me. Rajiv used to call me his grandfather. Here I'm a member of the family. We talk all the time. All the time. Very close friend of mine, yes.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I feel like you've got all the 4 details, like what went down. So lots of people converged at Kololo at Sudulu Pariga's home to pay their last respect. And of all people, we saw Hamchi Gondu, we saw Wechtiwa, Katikulos, Charles Peter Maiga, and Frank Gashumba, and many other guys like came through. And so from the official statement put out by the family of Rajiv, they said that the family it's going to pay their last respect, and the body of Rajiv it's going to be cremated at Hindu cremarium, and this will happen tomorrow at 2 p.m. So I mean, if you would like to join, you can also go and also like place your last respect. So allow me to first run for a short musical break. When I do come back, we deep dive into more.
That's why I'm bubbling on
Yeah.
All I'm on your manga fully
Game
I'm
gone.
bubbling on
Your love in a fuck up. Na fuka psycho. Your body sense wire. Abo body get they don't know. Utimo banga chuma meto. You got me dancing calypso. Kusawa tomba wala. Abo basule
I am the girl with the biggest body. I am the princess, queen of the party. Azina in you land, you miss a party. Jagala dola, jagala money.
Give me nyanja, akunyanja. You know me ku sunshine in a hammer. Give me nyanja, akunyanja. You know me ku sunshine in a hammer.
Give me nyam nyam, baku nyam nyam. You know me ku shine in a hammer. Give me nyam nyam, baku nyam nyam. You know me ku shine in a hammer. Hey, Mr. Motivator, my body investigator. Only the movie go later. You give me peace of mind whenever we pay better. Unajagala nani encha kubanga missing anze bya leisure. Kuwa mukwano guli meja kubanga gwe ansula mu danger.
You know the dancer, but I love you do. Yeah, you do. West dancer, but I love you do. Nobody cut the body kung fu do. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Say watch your money, I love your lot. Turn around, left, right, you call it what? Oh baby, don't call it what? Give me nyanya, akunyanya. You know me ku sunshine in a hammer. Give me nyanya, akunyanya. You know me ku sunshine in a hammer.
Give me nyam nyam, baku nyam nyam. You know me ku shine in a hammer. Give me nyam nyam, baku nyam nyam. You know me ku shine in a hammer.
You turn me on a
My God, the vibe was so high. But anyways, welcome to the show once again. This is Uflash here on U24, and my beautiful sexy name is Holly Kim. That's it. I'm here to give you what has been happening. So, breathe in, breathe out. Vibe about the equator. So I need fast relax to give you all the exclusive information. So getting to the fashion magazine, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to see who wore it worst, who wore it better. So setting off with Rema Namakula, versing Judith Julaika. Julaika, she is an actress from Kenya, and she's doing so well in that industry. So Julaika was the first person to rock this dress, and then later Rema Namakula came out and also with the help of House Uganda also recreated the same dress on her birthday. But ladies and gentlemen, please first use your eyes and get to judge who wore it worst, who wore it better, before I get into my judgment. So starting off with this the structure of the dress. If you get to see the structure of Rema Namukula's dress, I just love the off shoulder that they went for. I just like that was so more beautiful than the other one. Then when you go to the wrinkles, how the wrinkles were assembled in Judith's dress, I feel like they were well assembled and the beauty came out nicer than for Rema Namakula. Going to the accessories, I feel like Judith well accessorized the outfit with the creamish necklaces and the bangles she went for, compared to the bridal earrings Rema Namakula went for. Then the hairstyle, this is the last one. I feel like according to Rema Namakula's off-shoulder dress, she would have gone for something small. For example, like in Judith Chikoze, yeah, but for that wave and the dress is already an off-shoulder, I feel like that was kind of too much. I feel like should have let the dress to pop out like how Judith did, like for her sake. So this is scaling from 10 out of a 10. I feel like I'll give Rema an 8 out of a 10. Then I'll give a 10 out of a 10 to Judith. Then getting to the second pictures of the day, that is Prissy Ojo and Nina Rose. Prissy Ojo, I mean, I feel like all of you know her. You know, if you didn't look out for JP 2025 when, you know, she was getting married to Jack. So that is the outfit that she went for. That bluish and cream and pinkish dress that she wore. That is the outfit. Then Nina Rose, when she was going to attend Sophie Nantongo's concert, she went for the same look. So she tried to recreate. But did you feel like, I mean, she tried to pull it off? Starting off with the material of the dress, or Prissy's dress, the material, it looks, I mean, so expensive, so, I mean, like, so firm, you know, you just the richness. But then, Nina Rose, I don't know, why did you go for that shiny? Like, someone could think like, oh, it's like a Kavera. Damn. Then we go to the headpiece. Who designed that headpiece? I mean, couldn't she or he try to copy exactly how Priscilla Ojo's headpiece was created? I feel like, I mean, it never made sense. So rating Nina Rose, I'll just give her a 5 out of a 10, because I mean, she tried one way or the other. She tried. She was looking nice, but I mean, if you get to weigh, she tried like a little bit. For Priscilla, I just give her a 10 out of 10 because I feel like she designed it and she's the mastermind of the outfit. But for Nina Rose, she had the space, and actually this also goes to the Ugandan designers. I feel like we are good copycats when it comes to fashion, but I don't know why we don't have time of getting the piece we try to recreate and get something, you know, spiced up. I don't know why would you recreate an outfit. I tell you, do just, you know, you just do bazakwa, just do something, you know, which are not even that spiced up. So putting that aside, who wore it better, who wore it worst? Our Medan Kabarekede. Now let's go to Annie Kansime. Banange. Ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence for this outfit. Annie Kansime, you pulled it off for your Prince concert outfit. I never saw this coming in, like, honestly, but looking at this outfit, I feel like, how I wish I had a ticket to the Met Gala of 2025. Actually, how many minutes hours meaning for the Met Gala? I feel like they're just like a few hours. What could I do? No genda ku Met Gala, because I feel like you are the perfect fit to attend the Met Gala. Because honestly, other Uganda celebrities are. So getting to this outfit, I just loved, I mean, this big panther jacket, like she was like, damn, Annika, somebody damn serious. Then the hairstyle, like I was like, damn, the flowers they decorated around that headpiece. I feel like, what I know you're looking at that picture, she looks amazing, and the makeup just cemented the outrageous look. The makeup, that furious look, I was like, I mean, Annika Sume, so you're gonna designers. I don't know how you're doing stuff, but I feel like try to work hand in hand. But the designers, it's the fault for the designers or the celebrities. I feel like the celebrities, okay, try to work hand in hand with the designers, because I feel like let's stop copy and pasting and try to create something, you know, outrageous. Like, I mean, just look at Annie Can See Me. But you could find most of Ugandan musicians and celebrities like putting on ready-to-wear outfits. Ngana bagamba last week, I bring for you stuff. If you don't know done or what Toby Teleka in your head, I don't know. So Nabagamba types of fashion designing. So I feel like most Ugandan musicians, they're in mass wear. Please, can you stop? Go for hard culture outfits. Get a designer. It is a press conference. Get a designers. Kwegamba to join a press conference to Tankogamba. Oh my God, I mean, I can't wait. For Anne Kansemena, me honestly, I can't wait for that D-Day because I feel like she just wrecked it. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to fast run for a short commercial break. When we do come back, we're going for Was I born by that year? I think more yeah, he was born that year. But anyways, welcome to the show once again. This is Uflash here on U24, and Holy Kim is right here on your television telling what has been happening during the weekend. So getting to the international news, Lady Gaga. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Lady Gaga. She had a mega concert which had people like in 2 billion of people that came through for this concert. And about this concert, it was a free concert. Like in Uganda, like in Lugoga, and he or she is like, I mean, just come through. When you don't have money, just come through. So this is what happened in Brazil when Lady Gaga was performing. So during the performances, the police in the Brazil got some scoop, you know, some information, some gossip that there is like a clique of people who want to disorganize this concert by putting out some bombs and also poisoning some drinks. And the police of Brazil like acted like ASAP and did some investigations, and 2 people were arrested like ASAP, and they are now under investigations. But during all this stuff like happening, you know, the police, you know, moving through the crowd, stuff like that, Lady Gaga, for her, she was just performing. And after the performance, after the concert, she was so surprised the police to inform her that like ABCD happened. You know, there are some clique of people, group of people that wanted to disorganize the concert by trying to bomb and also poison people's drinks. And she was like, why didn't you tell me? I mean, how could such a thing happen? I'm a big artist. At least you would have told me at least to stop the concert for some minutes, and you just do your investigations. But making me like you just made me like to look dumb, not to inform me when such a bad, not even bad, this is something big for the country. I mean, just imagine if the bombs were there, you know, and get to know millions of people were there because it was a free concert. Who would love to go to watch Cardi B performing a Casablanca, you know, some good jams. But anyway, so let me share you what went down at in Paris when Lady Gaga was, you know, giving out, you know, some vibes on the stage. Coming in from Cabello, such an amazing artist. Though these days she's kind of, you know, kind of laid back. But anyway, shout out to Camila Cabello with Going the Day. She used to give us, you know, non-stop hit. But anyways, before this tune, Havana, and there was a tune of Drake. And while listening to this tune, I was like, well, let me just ask you, on which team are you on? Is it Drake or it is Kendrick Lamar? Because if you get to listen to Drake's songs, I mean, in one way or the other, they are deadly, but Kendrick Lamar, there is a way he also does his thing, and I feel like not like us, there is a way it also like helped him like to draw him on a different, different like a platform. But anyways, let me just leave the question to you. Of Kendrick and Drake, who is your best in this rap game? Because, things are... I feel like that story will be for Wednesday, yes, because I need some exclusive information about that. But anyways, don't forget, this is your flash. Yeah, tell a friend to tune in, because I'm here to give you nothing but what has been happening. So get into the more international news. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we're just remaining with hours to the Met Gala, one of the most fashion nights in the whole world. So every celebrity is always looking forward to attend this night. And in a certain interview of Anna Wintour, if you know this lady, she's one of the most influential person when it comes to fashion and also Met Gala. So in this chit-chatting conversation, they asked her like about the organization of the Met Gala, and she was like, she was like, she feels good on, she loved the idea of the museum. When I talk about the museum, this is where the event is going to be happening, the Metropolitan Museum in New York. So she was like, she's so happy that the museum is going to also appreciate the men, because the days have been just giving all the themes, celebrating the nature. That was of 2024, celebrating the nature, stuff like that. But this time around, concentrating on the men is where she feels like, I mean, that was so thinking out of the box. And don't forget, remember, she's a good friend to Rihanna. And Rihanna, we've spent like 2 years without seeing her on the Met Gala. But this time around, we're having some scoop and clarification from Anna that she's going to be there. So getting Rihanna is going to be there alongside her baby boy, that is A$AP Rocky. And the good news about A$AP Rocky, he's going to co-host on the Met Gala. How I wish I would have inbox Anna, and she gives her like a free ticket to, like a free entries to the Met Gala, because I mean this is one of the biggest nights. And what I know right about now, celebrities right there in New York, they're left, right, and center. So A$AP Rocky, he is going to co-host in the Met Gala alongside some Lewis Hilton, that guy, that racing guy, and you also saw some basketballer. The name was gone. But she was like, I mean, she's looking forward to see celebrities rocking, menswear, and mind you, most in the suits. Now, I'm just imagining like the ladies, how are they going to do it? I talk of Cardi B. Now Rihanna, she has been like an empress when it comes to the Met Gala. But anyways, I don't want to talk much about that. Just hear it out from Hannah, went to herself.
A$AP Rocky is one of your co-chairs, and Rihanna had said that she's most excited about this theme this year in particular. Can I ask you, why do you think they're one of fashion's most influential couples?
Well, I mean, first of all, they're very talented, they're very brilliant. I think they have wonderful values, and they have an enormous amount of style. I actually talked to A$AP Rocky yesterday about what he was going to wear, but no clue on what she's going to wear yet. I think it's wonderful that the museum is putting a spotlight on menswear for the first time in a long time, and also the amazing talent of many black designers. And for me, it's a joy and an honor to work at them.
Obviously, the Met Gala is a little
at your home, taking tea, evening tea, taking porridge. Some people are in the bars, taking some wine, chilling out. Shout outs to you. I love you so much. So continuing to the next story, Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. Actually, he's still new. I feel like it's just months away. But this man came out and posted a picture on social media platforms when he was like a pop. Remember, we've just lost Pop like a few weeks ago, and they haven't even got like a new Pop to replace him. So Donald Trump came out and posted himself like fully dressed like a Pop. But ladies and gentlemen, what's wrong with Trump? And And when he was being asked like about if he wants to be like a pop, because there are some people who were like, maybe he's not the one who did it, or it's like AI generated, because you know nowadays people are having phones. If I would love to see myself like, you know, in that picture of being the pop, I'll just put in the an AI stuff like that, and I get that picture. So they asked him like, would you love to be the pop? I was like, okay, yeah, I would love to. Yeah. But Trump, I feel like Trump is like Kanye West. You know, they always try to chase the cloud. I don't like to talk too much about this. I don't like to talk too much about this. Listen it by yourself.
As Pope? I'd like to be Pope. That would be my #1 choice. No, I don't know. I have no preference. I must say we have a cardinal that happens to be out of a place called New York who's very good. So we'll see what happens. As Pope? I'd like to be Pope. That would be my #1 choice. No, I don't know. I have no preference. I must say we have a cardinal that happens to be out.
Well, that is the man himself, President Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America. So for this last minute of the show, we know are always dedicated to the people who were born today. And ladies and gentlemen, allow to introduce to you to my darling father, Mr. Nsubuga Fred. So the gentleman you are seeing on the screen is none other than Nsubuga Fred, and the one behind me, the one, yeah. But anyways, happiest birthday, Daddy. I love you so much, my mate and my everything. Ladies and gentlemen, my daddy, when more get a ko, yantegela. Niwe nataka okwogera kuri dwange sijja kubalako. Yantegera n'embeera sagala kintu agenda kuŋŋamba kireke ambeererawo, like everything, transportation, data. He's my ATM. Nina chenjagala okulya. He's going to be like, just get the money, you can buy it. Yes, that is what we want in our lives. And actually, I just appreciate God for still keeping my father, you know, alive and healthy. And may God continue to bless you in whatever you want. I know your plans. I know your plans are big, Father. But what I know, God is going to bless you more and more. And next on the list, I'm having Asha. Asha, happiest birthday. Actually, I was moving around Kochi Tower, you know, buying some good clothes, and I met this lady, and she was like, I'm a good fan of Uflash. Please, Kim, you know, during the show on Monday, that is my birthday. Would you shout out, you know, it's gonna be my birthday. It's like, you know, worry no more, worry no more. When it comes to Uflash, we care about our fan base. So she sent me the picture, and that is Asha, happiest birthday, darling. And she also wanted to to shout out her friend, that is Shaba. So happiest birthday, Shaba. Asha, love you so much. But actually, when we were doing this work, our producer Ngabe, Shaba, he's a guy for, he's kind of in romantic stuff with, the name has gone. Amoti's daughter, the name has gone. So there's stuff like that. I don't want to deep dive into that. But anyway, happiest birthday, Shaba from Asha. But ladies and gentlemen, allow me to call it a day. Allow me to call it a day, because I just get to know a lot is still coming on U24. That has been for you today on Uflash. And Holy Kim is my beautiful, sexy name. That's it, Deva. Don't forget to add that. And when Ben and Peter Street, don't be like Kim, Holy Kim, because I'm holy. Jesus Christ and Kim. I also have that personality. And they concluded with the City Diva. Hello. And this is, I feel like, one of the baddest shows, yeah, on Cloud, of Africa. And when it comes here in Uganda, this is the most burning show, because there is no English or well spiced up with local, international fashion. Man, I feel like I give you creme de la creme. I mean, what else do I leave out? Because I feel like if you're not interested in the local news, I'm gonna give you a fashion. If it's not fashion, I'm gonna give you international. If it's not international, I'm gonna shout out like your birthday. Cutting, ladies and gentlemen, what do you want? Just keep it locked here on U24, and a lot more is still coming your way. In case if you have missed an episode or any segment you'd like to repeat the show, yes, I know some people always love to repeat my show because I always give that vibes. I always give the vibes. Just download Afro mobile app. Yeah, you get to rewatch and rewatch me. Holy cow. But anyways, shout out to my producers of the day. Producer Tyson, he's sick, but let me pray for you get better. Producer Mosh, I love you so much. The one in the Miaka. Mosh, you are older than me, like it or not. Producer Tyson, I love you so much. And Mr. Ivan, so thankful for whatever you do for us as U24. But anyways, let me just go. Just have a good evening. Just have a good evening. I'm having lots of plans. Yeah, according to my time, I'm already late. So